Hey, this is Lane, and welcome to a new series that, that I've been wanting to make for a very long time, called DVD Showcase, or Blu-ray Showcase, or VHS Showcase, depending on what piece of media that I'm making a video on. So basically, what this whole series is going to be is, so this is my DVD and Blu-ray collection, rearranged. And basically what the whole series is going to be like, so basically I would just look over a DVD, show you, what it has to offer. I'll put in all the discs inside one of my many different DVD and Blu-ray players, and show off the menus and, do a little walkthrough with commentary, of course. And then after that, I'll talk about the pros and cons for a specific DVD or Blu-ray or VHS tape. And then basically I'm going to give off my final thoughts. I made a community post long before I decided to rearrange my collection, asking the audience, which DVD or Blu-ray that I should cover first. And I got a decent amount of responses. Some of them want me to cover some Disney ones first. Some wanted me to cover like The Simpsons or Cartoon Network. The ones I got the most are just any DVD or Blu-ray from Cartoon Network. And as you can see, I have a lot of Cartoon Network stuff down here with all the other shows. Of course, there's the Powerpuff Girls, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Cow and Chicken, We Bare Bears, Regular Show, and Adventure Time, all that good stuff. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna start the very first showcase video with a Cartoon Network related DVD, and I'm gonna start. And I thought of a good DVD set to cover for the first episode because it just means so much to me. It's some of the DVD set that got me into DVD collecting as we know it. And that is Adventure Time, the complete first season DVD box set. Now, before I get around to showcasing this DVD set, I just wanna let everyone know that I will not be taking any requests whatsoever. I have a lot of stuff in my collection, and some of you probably don't know. I've shown off a lot of my DVDs and Blu-rays, but I don't think a lot of you know everything I have. So I won't be taking requests, especially if it's a DVD or a Blu-ray that I don't have at the moment. And if you're requesting a DVD that I don't have, well, I'm not gonna buy it or anything just to make a video on. I only buy DVDs and Blu-rays because I want to, not because other people want me to make a video on it. So and just be civil in the comments, because usually when I see videos about people showing off their DVD or Blu-ray collection, I get a lot of these these random comments that just babble nonsense or whatever. Try not to do that, please, because it's just kind of annoying. But anyway, so here is Adventure Time, the complete first season DVD. This came out, I think, a few years after season 1 ended. Well, let's see. Adventure Time was one of my favorite shows to watch on Cartoon Network, and it's still one of my favorite Cartoon Network shows. Obviously, it means so much to me. And so have the DVD releases of the season sets. Those are probably some of my favorite types of DVDs to collect. Because not only do they look nice, they have the theme. The theme of the sets is just basically a character, the face of a character from the show, and they're on this sleeve. So when you take out the sleeve, it reveals an alternate version of that same character. And just ignore the fact that I drew a smiley face on Finn. That's not part of the thing. But yeah, I remember walking into Walmart with my mom, and they had a few Adventure Time DVDs, but the one I bought was season 1, and not only that purchase of season 1 of Adventure Time probably pretty much changed my life, like at this point, because like I had DVDs, like a lot of DVDs, like before this set, but I feel like what makes the season 1 Adventure Time set so special is that like not only did it get me introduced to the idea of like a season, but it also like introduced me to like DVD collecting, like as we know it, because like without this Adventure Time season 1 set, I don't think I would have had this big of a collection as I do today. But yeah, but even though I do have the complete series Blu-ray set, which which is a million times better, it's my like definitive release of Adventure Time, like physical wise. I still like to keep the season sets, the season DVD sets, because I loved collecting them. Like every time a new one like came out, like I just had to immediately buy it. And Adventure Time is a very like beloved show of mine. It was probably the first cartoon that like it was the first Cartoon Network show that I could call my own. At least that's what it feels like. Because like most of the shows that I watched on Cartoon Network at the time, like were mostly shows that that like my brother or my dad watched. Because like my brother, like he liked it. He liked Total Drama Island and like Johnny Test. So those were shows that like I would watch like whenever like he was watching, like pretty much, because like he liked those shows, and I just watched them just because he did. And then the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, that was a show I liked, but that was a show that my dad also liked, and I think I liked it because my dad liked it as well. But with like Adventure Time, I feel like it would definitely be the Cartoon Network show that I liked because I liked it. But yeah, so the character represented on season 1 is Finn. Very classic cover. Here's the spine. Here's the description, and then here's some of the bonus features on here. Copyright information. We got the classic Cartoon Network logo, the Frederator logo. This is a Region 1 DVD. This DVD set was released in other countries, so there is a release in Australia. And I think the UK also got this DVD set. I was like in kindergarten when I first started watching Adventure Time, and I remember my parents like used to forbid me from watching the show like after season 2 for a bit. Maybe when I cover the season 2 set, maybe I'll explain more about that brief banning. But yeah, and I'll open up the slipcover again. So yeah, so the case with the slipcover is just Finn, and then the DVD case itself without the slipcover is Finn without his hat. So he has like the long, luxurious blonde hair, which is kind of funny because like he never took off his hat in season 1. It wouldn't be until that one episode from season 2, like was when like we saw his like beautiful blonde hair or whatever. And then the back is, the back is pretty much like just nothing, just the back of just the back of Finn's hair. And then when you open up the case, it does have a pamphlet, that shows you like a list of what episodes are on the first season, and it has Finn's guts, but I don't know where it is now. I know I still have it though. I know I still have it. So hopefully when I get to showcasing the other season sets, maybe I'll be able to find that list, because at some point I did put all the episode lists from each season together in one of the sets. I just don't know which ones. But yeah, so disc 1 has Finn's skull, and then disc 2 has Finn's brain. So there's definitely a theming with like the Adventure Time season sets where it's like where the cover has like the face of the character, and then when you open up the case, the episode list would have the character's face, but there's like all like these guts and everything. And then the discs would be like their skull and like their brain. So now I'm gonna put both discs onto my region-free Blu-ray player, and we'll take a look at the menus. All right, here's what the menu for disc 1 looks like. And just for the record, I did have to mute the audio, like in case of copyright. But it does play the Adventure Time Islands theme. That plays in like the end credits. What was also really cool about the season 1 set, besides just the fact that it pretty much influenced, like the way I collected DVDs, but it was also the first time that I ever heard the full version of the Island song. Because if you ever watched the credits for Adventure Time, like whenever that song plays, it's not gonna like play the full thing since like the credits are usually short. So it always like it gets cut off. Where the part where they sing "To a cliff under a tree," and then it just like cuts the Frederator Studios logo and every other logo. But on the DVD menu, it plays the full. Like the entire the fully produced song of it. So it was just cool hearing like the full version of that song. So yeah, so the main menu, very simple. It's just Finn and like a sky background. So here's where we go to the episodes. So there's Slumber Party Panic. I still remember watching Slumber Party Panic back when it premiered. It was in this same room in 2010. Great episode. Trouble in Lumpy Space, great episode. Prisoners of Love, and Tree Trunks, they're very memorable. A lot of season 1 is very memorable, for me. It's not, I wouldn't say it's my favorite season of Adventure Time, but I definitely do prefer like the earlier seasons of Adventure Time where they were a bit more lighthearted. I mean, they still have like it still have like its edges and everything, but I kind of prefer like the more silly, lighthearted nature of the earlier episodes. My two favorite people: Memories of Boom Boom Mountain, Wizard, Evicted, then City of Thieves, and then The Witch's Garden. They're all really funny episodes. And then we have the commentary. Now, not every episode has commentary in it, but these particular 4 episodes like do have commentaries. And then we have like the setup, so you can like change the subtitles, and that's like pretty much it. So that's it for disc 1. Let's put in disc 2. All right, we have disc 2. So let's look at its episodes. Again, memorable, funny episodes. What is Life? Ocean of Fear, When Wedding Bells Thaw, Dungeon. And Dungeon was alright. It wasn't... I normally don't rewatch that one as much as the others, but... The Duke, Freak City. That's another one that I don't really watch pretty often, but I'm pretty sure it's still a funny episode. Donnie's a really good one. Henchman's also good. Oh yeah, Rainy Day Daydream is probably one of my favorites from season 1. And then we have What Have You Done? And His Hero. For some reason, I'm not sure if it's the HBO Max release of Adventure Time, but I remember some releases of this episode where it's called Finn Meets His Hero, but the actual episode is just called His Hero. And then the last one is the Gut Grinder, which not a great way to end the first season, honestly. I mean, it's not one of my favorites of season 1, so, but I mean, at least all the other seasons are good. And we did eventually get more Adventure Time episodes, so I'm not too bitter about that episode. Then we have extras. So let's look at the featurettes. Oh, the behind the scenes featurette. That one was one of my that one might be my favorite of the bonus features on this DVD set. And there's also the behind the scenes featurette where Thurip Van Orman, the creator of Flapjack, he's in like this like green suit with like balls all over him. He's trying to be the Finn, the animated Finn from that behind the scenes featurette. And then there's like the Adventure Time music with Casey plus Tim. I don't know if I ever watched that commentary. Maybe I saw it like once, but like I don't remember from that one at all. And then we have the animatics. So So technically, these are like commentaries, because they're animatics of episodes, but they do have like a commentary from like the people working on the show. So I guess I'll count these as like commentaries for this disc, because this disc doesn't have any commentaries from like actual like fully produced episodes. But yeah, I think these ones might be my favorite commentaries from Adventure Time, because yeah, those ones were more interesting. Then we have music video, Philharmonium, and then the Adventure Time short, The Wand. All right, pros and cons for this DVD. So pro number one would probably be the packaging. I love the packaging on these Adventure Time season sets, whether they be the DVD versions or the Blu-ray versions. I think they're really cool. I know some other cartoons, had this similar type of DVD packaging before, where it's like a slipcover, and then like when you open it, like the case, reveals like additional artwork, or something. So it's not new, but like for the Adventure Time sets, I mean, they look I feel like they pull them off really well, in my opinion. And then another pro would probably be the fact that it has subtitles. And then another pro would probably be, oddly enough, the video quality. Because like I know a lot of people prefer getting Adventure Time on Blu-ray, or like stream it on HBO Max or Hulu, or like whatever streaming service like you have Adventure Time on. And I kind of get that. I mean like if it's like an HD produced cartoon on like a DVD, like they downgraded to like standard definition DVD quality, it does look a little weird and kind of off in a way. But I feel like for a show like Adventure Time, I feel like the show's art style, because like Adventure Time does kind of have like a somewhat simple art style, like in a way. So compared to all the other HD cartoons I have, that were compressed onto a DVD, I feel like Adventure Time, despite being an HD show, I feel like the art style, the show has, kind of makes it, more watchable on DVD compared to other HD shows I have that, got DVD releases. So the video quality on the Adventure Time DVDs, more specifically season 1, it's actually not too bad. And then one last pro would probably be the bonus features, because like, I mean, they're not like the best bonus features in my opinion, but in terms of like Adventure Time sets, that one probably has to be like my favorite set of bonus features, especially the behind the scenes featurette, which was really entertaining. It gives you like a really good look, at like, what production of Adventure Time was like at Cartoon Network Studios. Yeah, so I guess that's it for the pros. I can't think of a lot of cons, but I guess if I were to make like one con, it would probably be the presentation. It definitely does look a bit simple, especially with like the episode, especially with like if the menus of the episodes were just like a red background and that's it. And also not to mention that the main menu with like Finn and like the blue sky background looks a little generic, at least compared to like the later Adventure Time season sets, which I feel like have like much better presentation. And the one last con that I could think about for this set is that, well, it's kind of obsolete. I mainly bought the Adventure Time DVD sets, just to take them with me on car rides, because like I always like to bring like the discs for the season sets, in like a DVD pack case or something with all my other DVDs, and take my portable DVD player with me, and yeah, I would just watch them in the car ride. And because my portable DVD player at the time did not have like Blu-ray or anything, I normally just like stuck to getting the DVD sets just because I could watch them in the car. Well, season 1 did get a Blu-ray release around the time that the season 2 set came out. So obviously, if you're gonna get Adventure Time season 1, you're better off getting it on Blu-ray, or get the Australian complete collection set that has season 1. Not to say that the DVD is bad or anything. In fact, if you don't have a Blu-ray player, or or if you were like me, you know, like when I was a kid when these came out, and you just wanted to like take them on car rides with a portable DVD player that doesn't support Blu-ray. I definitely do think the Adventure Time season sets on DVD are worth picking up. And obviously, I prefer to keep my Adventure Time DVD sets, even though I do have the complete collection Blu-ray set, which is, you know, like a way better set because it has all the episodes in Blu-ray HD quality. I do still love the Adventure Time season DVD sets, you know, just for their sentimental value. So yeah, so the Adventure Time season 1 set, it's a great set in my opinion, just obsolete, that's all. And stay tuned, as in my next showcase video, we're going to be looking at a Blu-ray. So stay tuned for the first Blu-ray showcase that I'm going to do later on. So, and if you want to see that, make sure you like the video, leave a comment if you want, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And if you are subscribed to the channel, make sure to ring the notification bell so you won't miss out on any videos I make. I'll see you then.